Videos for replacing the starter on a 2010 Ford Escape. There's 2 pins and bolts. You can see over down there where the clear one is. There's a bolt there that you have to take off, the size 13mm, and then behind it there's one right there, and that's got another bolt on top of that with this wire in between those 2 bolts. I found it easier to take off these hoses to get access under there and here, but that's also going to drain all your fluid. So you also have a connector right here that you got to unscrew at the top there, and I believe at the bottom, the little guy there. But you could do that in a better position when you move it out. So after unscrewing those, you could get this free. You can see there. So once you got that free, you'll see that the connector is easier to take off these nuts right here and right here. Make sure that you put them back the right way and that the connections are touching and they're snug. But that should be pretty much it. And then you're going to want to slide it back into place. I really recommend one of these ratcheting tools because there's hardly any space underneath that connection to get to that pin nut. To get a new starter, you're going to do the reverse process, starting with putting these terminals back on, these connections. You're going to line them up with the holes. I don't think you have to worry about lining it up with the gear set because that moves into that space after it starts ignition. Just make sure it's not wonky and it's sitting flush there. Before you forget, on the right side here, this goes over the nut, and there's another nut on top of that to make that connection. Everything's in. You put the hoses back on, fill your coolant again. It's gonna drain and do a bunch of different stuff, but there it goes. Like that.